Now, when I talk about student value is your total gross divided by your number of students. So if you're grossing 10,000, have 100 students, you have $100 student value. Just on my work with schools, I find out there's a lot of schools that have a student value of slightly under $100 to maybe $125. And then there's the guys that are real movers and shakers, take advantage of all their income streams that can get as high as $200. So you can have a school with the same amount of students charging the same per month, but one school actually grosses twice as much. Being in the kind of the part of RainMaker where I do consulting with people, and usually my conversation goes, what are you looking for? People go, I'm looking for more students. Why do you want more students? I'm looking for more money. They go, so you're really looking for a higher gross. So I teach them how to get new students, but I also teach them how to raise their student value. So again, just the process is really easy, gross divided by active students. But that gross comes a lot of different ways. It comes from the recurring monthly revenue from RainMaker. It comes through down payments. It comes from paid in fulls. It comes from doing equipment packages. It comes from doing revenue generating events. If they charge testing fees, it comes from testing fees, pro shop sales. So those are like the 5 or 6 big areas where their income comes. I did via camp days and birthday parties. But that's the main way students or schools are getting more money. So they're either signing up more students are paying more often because now they're paying for extra events, or they pay more, which would be like an upgrade program where now they're paying maybe $25, $30 more per month. So that's kind of the premise of student value, and I've been trying to show people how to increase their student value. A lot of school owners never kind of think of when their school is going to be done, but we have a RainMaker client, Tom Baker. His school has actually got done. When I say got done, he really couldn't have room for more students. He had 2,000 square feet, 300 students. He wasn't ready to get a bigger location because he couldn't get one in his neighborhood. So I really had to work with him, and then he had to work with how to increase student value so it can still grow financially without having to add more students.
Okay. Perfect. Hey, let me go ahead and present my screen, and that way I can show us exactly how we can find that number in RainMaker. Okay. So let's go ahead and share screen here. All right, let me go back over to RainMaker. So finding that student value, so it's the gross of everything you brought in for the month, and then also just dividing that by the number of members that you have. So this might be a number that you want to just on the first of every month go ahead and take a look at. So to find your gross, you can go to reports here at the top toolbar. And then after reports, do the second financial report right here, the financial transaction summary detail report. That'll be every single transaction that you have put through RainMaker, or at least told RainMaker that you did. So you can run your credit card transactions, you can run e-check transactions, but you can also, in the point of sale, mark something that they gave you cash or they handed you a check. So it's not something to process, but say you got it, so you can have that in your reports. Even if maybe you ran a credit card through another device other than RainMaker, you can even notate that. You can say that you did an in-house credit card transaction, and that way it'll display this in your RainMaker. So I can take a look back on last month. So I can go in and choose any data I want. So I can search here for the month of April and then hit go. And so this will show me exactly what I grossed once this loads here. And also, besides the totals, it'll give me a breakdown of every transaction as well. All right, so with this, so I grossed for the month $25,585. And below here, it'll show every single transaction that took place. So I've got my number for how much I brought in for that month. And then I can go ahead and take a look at how many members I have as well. So if I go back to reports, I can just click on this listing of all members report right here and just scroll all the way down the bottom, and it shows me how many members I have here. So I have 98 members, so I can go ahead and pull up the calculator. So basically 25,500 divided by 98. So student value is $260 per student. Now this is a tour school, so that'd be pretty awesome. But this is just a test account here.
Right.
But that's how you would find the student value. So as long as you are inputting your members, and when they quit, changing them to former, you'll have your true student count. And then as long as you're putting all transactions into RainMaker, you'll also be able to get your total gross. That way you can find this out. So one of the big things, like me and you were even talking about student value and different little things to increase it. And one thing that is coming up is summertime. And many schools, what they'll do is they'll allow the students to, where they don't have to wear the top of their gi to class, and instead they can wear one of the, a dojo shirt instead. And so you can actually make a profit generator for them to go ahead and purchase t-shirts from you. We even talked about, instead of just doing one t-shirt, we can do a 3 t-shirt combo, because moms aren't going to be wanting to do wash that shirt every single time before class. And then we also want to make sure that that the kids are coming in with clean shirts too, and not wearing the same shirt from the day before as well. So I actually made a profit generator to sell those shirts. And with this link, I could email it out, letting everyone know, hey, June 21st is the first day of summer. So with this comes new uniform regulations. So you no longer, starting June 21st, will be required to wear your gi top. You can instead wear any dojo shirt that you would like. It just has to be, a shirt from our dojo. And you can go ahead and purchase them now with an online only special. And so that'll take them to the link. So let me go into messages profit generators here. And so I made this one just now, and I called it my online only summer t-shirt special. So let me click view URL to get the website for that. I'm going to click visit now to go to it. So it simply just says welcome summer. I threw a picture of a t-shirt on here and just put the heat of the summer is approaching, starting June 21st. All students will no longer be required to wear their gi tops to class. If you choose to not wear your gi top, you must wear a RainMaker martial arts shirt instead. Nobody wants to wash the same shirt multiple times per week, so avoid the constant laundry loads and purchase your 3-pack t-shirt combo today. Our online only special will allow you to purchase a package of 3 shirts at a discount price of $55, originally $60. Once you have purchased this special, you may go to the front desk the next time you come to class and select 3 shirts of your liking from our current inventory at our pro shop. So they can go ahead, fill this out to purchase it. They choose the 3-shirt combo, even have them to where they can select a size. Also put in here some little terms and conditions as well. So this special is only available for online purchases. Your 3-shirt selection is only for short sleeve shirts that are currently in stock at our pro shop. You have up until September 1st to pick up your shirts. No refunds available. All sales are final. So let me go ahead and show you exactly how I made this. So all I did is I came into messages and I clicked on profit generators. Now the next thing that I did is I went in and I clicked this add new profit generator button. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit the edit screen on the one I already made, just so you can see everything I put in. So for the type, I chose select a product or service, and the title, I gave it online only summer t-shirt special. Now that title is displayed on the link, so make sure that's something that you want them to see, because on the actual link, the title is displayed right here at the top right. So next, For the pricing label, I just put a t-shirt package and put that it does not expire. For the pricing options, I just wrote in here a 3-shirt combo pack, put in the price of $55. And if you want them to pick a size while they're there online, you can go ahead and just put that in. So I put extra small all the way to XX, divided by comma. So you can put any selection that you want, and that'll be in that drop-down box. Because you see here when they're selecting it, so anything you put separated by a comma will make a selection in a drop-down box for that.
Can I interrupt you 1 second, Mike?
Go ahead.
A lot of guys don't like to keep inventory. So if I was not one of those, I would like to design maybe 3 shirts and then have people pre-order them and then pick them up like on June 1st. So this way I won't have stuff just laying in stock where I'm not making money. I'm going to make money on every shirt because everyone's sold. So you can actually get the 3 different designs, and then they can choose the designs and have all that done.
Yeah, they can definitely do that. So in the attributes, you can even put it next to it. So I can say, so extra small, I can go ahead and put design, design 1, things like that. So when they're picking, they can actually choose, well, I want extra small design 1, extra small design 2, choose whichever they want with that. So that you'll have the exact selection of exactly what they want. And then if you're waiting up until June 1st, then you know exactly what you need to order and go ahead and put your order in. And so with this also, in the welcome message, I decided not to write a message. I just decided to put the picture of the shirt. So you can put all the pictures of the designs also on there. If you wanted to put text in this block here, you could, but I just chose to put the picture of the shirt. And just again, to show you how you put the pictures of the shirts in, let me just go ahead and remove the shirt. So I'll remove that there. So to put the shirt in, I just clicked on this photo here. I clicked on the file. And then I clicked upload. And once I click add files here, it'll have me search. And so here's the file that I have of that picture. Just click open on that. Click upload to throw that into RainMaker. And now I can click insert and OK, and that shirt will be there. And then to make it smaller, I just drag from the corner until it's the size that I would prefer it to be. So just kept dragging it here. And then once I had it the size that I wanted to make sure it was going to be centered. So I came up while it was highlighted and clicked this align button right here to go ahead and center that. So that's how you can go ahead and throw in any kind of pictures that you want. And so you can also do that in the details section as well, throw in any pictures there. And again, with the detail section, this is just anything that's going to display on the right-hand side. So that's going to be your who, what, when, where, and why section. So after that, I have a final note. So after they have purchased this, any text that I want displayed to them, I'll go ahead and put that up here. So I let them know, thank you for purchasing our online t-shirt special. Make sure to stop by the Pro Shop the next time you're at class to select your shirts. Students must wait till June 21st before wearing the RainMaker martial arts shirts instead of their gi tops. So any kind of little reminder that you want to put in there, do that on the final note. If you want to send them an additional email, you can go ahead and put the email body in here and it'll send it to them. They're automatically going to get an email from you that's a receipt, proof of purchase for this. So that if you put anything in here, it'll just be a second email. And then any waiver terms that you wanted them to agree to before purchasing, put that in here because they have to click agreed before they can go ahead and purchase. If you only have so many that you can sell, go ahead and throw in a capacity. If you want to sell unlimited, you can put a 0 in there, leave it blank, throw in 4 nines, either one, and it'll sell unlimited. With this, I kept that on the default theme, so that way I could just throw a header or footer image that I liked. So I found this Welcome Summer picture here, and so I used that as my header. And then once I was done, I clicked save on it. I also put a coupon code on it just so I could test it out. So if I typed in test, it'd give 100% off just to test it out. But if you did want to put any kind of coupon code, you could do that. Does anybody have any questions on how to make the profit generator, or is there maybe something that you specifically would be looking to do with the shirts, wondering to know how you could do that in the profit generators?
I think it's a great idea. If you just sold 30 of them at $55, you're bringing in $1,600 additional revenue. If you had 100 students, I mean, that increased your student value just by $16 right there, just with this one idea. So,
yep. There's many different ideas to go around. I mean, you have events, all kinds of merchandise. So this is just one little thing to look at to always looking into increasing that student value.
I was saying clients yesterday that selling belt racks on the months you do graduation is a great idea. You always got some mom, some grandparent that wants some type of congratulations gift when someone goes to graduation. So having some type of belt rack to display your belts, even for adults, I can see some executive want to put like his black belt on a rack. So things that you don't want to keep in stock, I think these profit generator ideas are really, really good if you just had a product a month. Mm-hmm. It's not like you have to order, you just have to keep it in stock. It's not costing you anything. You're just taking the orders and then buying the merchandise. So must do.
100%. All right. Does anybody have any other questions?
Well, I have a comment. I think now that June is coming around and, it's shorts and t-shirts, I'm going to add shorts to it and just have it an official USKA shorts and t-shirts starting in June 1st, get orders that way. That's it.
All right. Well, hey, I will see everybody next week. Thank you so much for tuning in.